Hi, hello. My name is Beth, and this is Rad Art, a show where I pick someone out of pop culture who I think mattered, tell you why I think they mattered. Then I draw them, and I try a different technique every single time. This week, I woke up to some very sad news. A bunch of you guys tweeted at me, even my niece sent me a text message about this. I had a completely different video, ready to go, gonna go up this week, that was fun and about feminism and Comic-Con, and we're gonna hold off on that. We're gonna post it next week, because this week I think it's important that we instead focus on Chester Bennington, lead singer of Linkin Park, who passed away. Here's what I did to try to honor the man, and let's get into why he mattered so much. Chester Bennington was an American singer-songwriter and frontman of Linkin Park. He created the anthems of my and many of my generation's teenage years, and on July 20th, 2017, at age 41, he was found dead at his home of apparent suicide. Linkin Park released a beautiful statement to honor Chester, and I want to read a part of it. Quote, "Your absence leaves a void that can never be filled. A boisterous, funny, ambitious, creative, kind, generous voice in the room is missing. We're trying to remind ourselves that the demons who took you away from us were always part of the deal. After all, it was the way you sang about those demons that made everyone fall in love with you in the first place. You fearlessly put them on display, and in doing so, brought us together and taught us to be more human. You had the biggest heart, and managed to wear it on your sleeve." The full statement breaks my heart, but I hope it offers comfort to those who need it. It's because it was so influential that Linkin Park's music is lampooned for being dramatic, but the fact is that human beings are dramatic, and it's music like that which helps us to quantify our feelings and express them through creativity, through performance and art. Music as a framing device makes that drama bearable and worth something. Chester's legacy is one that has planted thousands of creative seeds, which sprout in the form of anything from acoustic covers of his songs to whole subgenres of AMVs set to his music. He leaves the world changed for the better. But before that, he was just a little boy growing up in Phoenix, Arizona a little too quickly. Born in 1976, Chester had a rough adolescence. He's openly talked about being sexually abused at the age of 7 by an older male friend. Afraid of speaking out, the abuse continued for 6 years until he was 13, and within that time, his parents divorced. As Chester grew up, he fell into heavy drug use, and I mean heavy drug use. Chester smoked crack and was addicted to crystal meth. He would take 11 hits of acid a day and smoke opium to come down from the high. In an interview with The Sun, he recalled one such night, quote, "I was strung out on some really f***ing heavy drugs, and I was really young, and I was driving my car, and I blacked out. I woke up driving in a field, down a dirt road in the middle of a farm. I didn't know how I got there." Serious drug abuse and alcoholism were problems that plagued him throughout his life, having clean streaks and then relapsing. Amidst all of this was the raging success of his rock band Linkin Park. Founded in 1996 under the name Zero, Chester actually auditioned to be the lead singer in '99. Their first album with him as the frontman, Hybrid Theory, became a huge commercial success and was the best-selling album of 2001. Chester would later co-found the band Dead by Sunrise and sang for Stone Temple Pilots, leading a robust and massively successful life as a musician. I don't think I need to point this out, but the harsh truth is that a person's professional success is unrelated to their personal happiness, and Chester spent a lot of energy trying to find the latter. His voice was the sound of the millennials' adolescence, and his vocalized emotional struggles helped hundreds of thousands of people with their own. He defined a generation of hard rock and saved lives sharing the difficulties of his. He died on the birthday of a close friend, Chris Cornell, who, 2 months prior, had taken his own life in the same manner. And on that note, when admired men and women who battle mental illness lose their battles to suicide, suicidal rates across the nation tend to spike. So if you or someone you know needs support, the number to call is on the screen and has been for all of this video. Suicide is a long-term solution to a temporary problem. Life is not easy, even for the most privileged of us. It's a struggle, and the downs can feel miserable, but the ups make the world stunning. Don't get off the roller coaster before you experience the whole ride, because it's just not as fun for your friends and your family without you in your seat. You're beautiful, you're smart, you're worth something, and you have an impact on the people around you. If the outpouring of love that we've seen for Chester isn't proof of that, then I don't know what is. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to Snarled if you haven't. If you like me, I have a personal channel called Beth Rad. I also have a Twitch channel. Both links are in the description. There's a bunch of really cool things in the description to check out, and while you're down there, leave me a comment with who you want me to draw for the next Rad Art, and I hope it makes all of us smile.